Welcome back to Half Moon's Picks, and the Super Bowl 53 is here, last game of the season. I'm excited, I'm pumped up. This should be an excellent game. Last 2 weeks ago, went 2-2 in the championship game. I nailed the Rams game and the Kansas City game. Never bet against New England. 3 Super Bowls in a row. Who knew? This week I got a lot of information, a lot of different types of bets, going prop bets, under and over the team, teasers. We're going to cover it all. I try not to waste your time too much. There's a lot to talk about. So let's get this ball rolling. Alright, first off, I'd like to say New England. They're the public favorite. They're 66.2% public favorite. And this is the only game in the NFL where the public plays a huge part on what the line movement is. And like I said, it started out at 1, it's all the way up to 3 now. And like I said, it's just going to continue to go. I don't think he's going to go past 3.5. He's at 3, you know, Vegas don't want to lose, you know, so they think, you know, all this public money is going to come in 3. All the pros are going to bet the Rams. But like I said, if you like the Patriots, I can understand. This is the 3rd Super Bowl in a row they've gone to. Like I said, the Bills did it once. They're 0-3. The Dolphins did it. The 72 Dolphins, they did it 3 times. They won 2 of those 3. And the Patriots, they won 1, lost 1. So will they do as good as the Dolphins? A lot of people love the Patriots. A lot of fans out there. And sometimes, you know, the Rams can, you know, they go in the playoff game, they did last year, and just lay an egg, you know, just out of the clear blue sky. Will they do it this time? I'm not thinking so. You know, they played great the last couple of games. The Patriots, Tom Brady, 5-1 all-time record against the Rams, and won the last 5 straight. The only one he's ever lost was his first or second year, where he played the Greatest Show on Turf. But then the following that same year, he won the Super Bowl. So and the Rams were 14 points favorite too. So that was a different era. But you know, the Rams were high flying back then, a lot of passing. So and you don't know what the question mark on Gurley. You know, he has a knee injury, but he's been you know, soaking it for the last, you know, month or so. So you know, I think he's going to come in. But you know, if you're the Pats fan, you just don't know. It's an unknown. He might not play at all. You just don't know. And the Patriots, you know, they're pretty good on defense. The last 10 games, the opposing teams scored about 20 points on average. So that, you know, like I said, they're getting well on defense. And you know, like I said, they shut out Kansas City in the first half. But you know, I'm going with like I said, the Joes are going for the Patriots, and the pros are going for the Rams. I like the 3 points with the Rams. Like I said, Bovada has 3 points. You can click the link below, sign up, get that 3 points. A lot of Super Bowl money going on there. It's the only team on the line right now. I think it's at 3. I think most teams, most places online will go 3 by Saturday or so. It won't go 3.5, but I wish, you know. But I bet your money now, if you're liking the Patriots at 2.5, if you can get it. But I'm going with the Rams plus that 3. I think the great defensive line with Sue and Donald and the Breckards, I mean, they're great. I think they'll give Brady you know, they get pressure on, but Brady will just do these quick screens. It'd be you know, dink and dunk type quarterback, just so you don't get sacked or injured. And you know, they held Breeze to only 2 TDs, and they threw 1 interception. So you know, they do their job, you know. And Breeze just, you know, had to do that dink and dunk, and he does it better than anybody else. So And plus Tom Brady's 3-5 all-time ATS wise. 8 Super Bowls, 3-5 ATS. So that tells me, you know, they keep it close. And especially, you know, because New England loves to take the money in the Super Bowl. But, you know, like last year they were 5 or 6 point favorites. And, you know, the Patriots, you know, just kept it close. They did that against the Seahawks when they ran downfield, scored, and you know, and had the game, and then you know the Seahawks had enough time to go back downfield, and they got the stop. So Brady came down, scored that score, and won the Super Bowl at the final minutes. But you know, and Seahawks got the stop, and of course you know the Atlanta one is 28-3, and Brady just came back at the second half and just won the game. And even last year, you know, when the Eagles, they were ahead, and Brady, last chance, you're gonna go score down the field, he's marching downfield, but the defensive line, you know, all he did was hit his arm, called it a fumble, and game over. So Brady, because I remember I had the money line on Tom Brady to win the game, but I had the spread money with the Eagles. So I thought Brady for sure would go downfield and score, win, you know, just by like 2 points I think it would have been, but no. So like I said, it's a similar matchup this year. So that defensive line is going to give them trouble. So that's another reason why I like the Rams. So I'm taking the Rams plus the 3. I'm also going to tease that with, you know, 7, 10, 13 and throw it off. It should be, you know, since it's usually a close game, those teasers should cash out pretty good. As far as the under and over go, Pro Bowl, it was 55. So, you know, the Super Bowl is 57. It's a high number. It started out like 55.5, now it's like 57. And the public just over all the time. The last 3 New England Super Bowls were over the total. But like I said, when you get a defensive strategy, and I always think defense. Remember, you know, even in the playoffs here, you know, you look at the Bears defense, they failed. Baltimore defense, they failed as well. The Rams got a defense. You know, Eagles had a defense last year, and Atlanta didn't. So that game's sort of over. You know, the Seahawks, you know, had a defense that year. So anytime there's a defense involved, you know, it tends to keep and the New England Patriots defense is playing better. So this game is at 57. I'm going to take the under again. I know a lot of people are complaining. I take the under a lot, you know, because I go against the public a lot. You know, it's hard. I mean, sometimes I do like the public, but you know. So I'm taking the Rams plus 3 and under 57. All right, now for some prop betting. I'm going with the national anthem. Gladys Knight will be singing the national anthem. She's born in Atlanta. A lot of people are saying, hey, she's born in Atlanta. She's going to sing it out and stay on stage as long as she can. No, so they got her on YouTube for like a minute 30 something. That's like 10, 15 seconds under what they got on time. And this time keeps going up as well. A lot of people are betting over. So 1 minute 47 seconds. I'm going under the 1 minute 47 seconds. The MVP of the game, which would probably be like Tom Brady or Goff. I wouldn't pick either of those two. But I'm thinking the MVP of the game will mention his teammates first. I think that'd be that'd probably be the best bet. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, God and country, whatever." You know, I want to thank my teammates first. So no matter who the MVP is, they're thanking their teammates. Let's see, will there be a scoring drive less time than the national anthem? National anthem, I'm guessing around minute 40. And so, yeah, I think there will be a scoring drive at minute 40. Just like last minute field goal, last minute touchdown at the end of the game. The final score be under the last 3.5 minutes of the game. So yeah, I think there will be a score within that 3.5 minutes of the game. There's going to be a lot of scoring at the end of the game. I think it's going to be under. Yeah, one thing, another, I like the under in the first half, you know, as well. So that's a definite for sure, because I think a lot of people are going to be defensive, and most of the scoring will be the second half. But I like the under overall, 57. So Gostkowski opening kickoff be a touchback, and I said no. I think they're going to run it out. Will Gostkowski miss an extra point? I'm going to say no. There's no wind conditions. Like I said, it's in Atlanta. And let's see what we got. Robert Wood, that's a wide receiver for the Rams. I think that they're gonna, you know, they don't have the man to cover him, and so he's a secondary receiver. And they got over 74.5 yards. So I'm taking over that 74.5 yards for the Robert Woods. Well, Zerline, over or under 1.5 field goals. I like it over. I think they'll kick 2 or more field goals. So the Rams will. Gostkowski under in passing. That's why at 200. That's a high number. 289.5 passing yards. It's almost 300 yards. So I'm going under on the Goff passing. I think they're going to stick to the run. Like I said, I got the under in the game, so a lot of running. Sacks. They got 3.5 sacks. Will there be 3.5 sacks a game? I think because they're going to do a lot of rushing and a lot of dink and dunk passes, I'm going under the 3.5 sacks. I see Donald Trump. Yeah, will he tweet more than 5 times in the game? I think so. I think Donald Trump, he's a big, huge tweeter. He'll say, let's get ready for Super Bowl, congratulations to this, blah, blah, blah. He'll tweet more than 5 times. Will anybody take a knee in the game? I think both coaches are pretty adamant in this game with the national anthem, so I'm going to say no. Over 3.5 field goals in the whole game. I think, yeah, there'll be more field goals than touchdowns. So I'm thinking there's going to be more 3.5 field goals. Over 2.5 passers. Yeah, like there's 4 passers last Super Bowl. And was it Edelman? Was it Edelman? I think it was Edelman. He was a quarterback in the college, so he might do another pass to Brady, I think. So yeah, I think over 2.5 passers. That's a good one to bet on. Running back White from the Patriots. Will he have more than 5 passes thrown to him? I think so. Yeah, he's like dink and dunk. So take that. And last but not least, will there be any score in the last, or will there be a score in the first 5.5 minutes of the game? I said there'll be no score. Like I said, if Patriots defer, they'll kick it off the Rams. Rams will try to run, and Patriots, you know, like I said, their defense is better. They'll get a stop. And then, you know, Patriots will get it. They'll waste a bunch of clock. Like I said, it's going to be a boring, you know, first half. And so I think there'll be no score in the first 5.5 minutes of the game. So those were my prop bets and what I think. Like I said, it's going to be a great Super Bowl. And this can go either way. I'm just going with the numbers here. And tell me what you think. Like I said, I'll try to comment as much as I can below. Thanks for the amazing season. A lot of you guys have been great. I really appreciate your comments, and I read every one of them, and I try to, you know, love, like it, and I'll even comment back. So thanks again for the great season. I can't say enough, and I hope to, you know, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next year as well. Like I said, I'm going to have a follow-up game next week, and see you then. Peace, and good luck to everybody.
You enjoy placing a few bucks on your favorite team? Maybe try your hand at cards or on the slot. Use me as a reference and click the link in the description below and receive a new member bonus and help support this channel. Bovada, just better. IPTV service with over 2,000 channels, HD and 4K, VOD, PPV, and the Sunday Ticket. 24/7 channels and so much more. All this starting at $10 a month. Go to halfmoon.kstreams.tv to sign up, find out more.